So it's on this beach that the British landed. They thought that further north that the Anzacs were going to cut across the peninsula and cut off the rest of the forces. Obviously that never actually happened because they got caught up. And as they landed on this beach, they had this idea where they would kind of get an old coal ship that had been kind of refitted so they could fit a whole bunch of soldiers in it. And they would actually kind of ram it in so that it was grounded against the beach, then use these little boats kind of like as a bridge and run across it. The major issue for that was, however, if you have a look up there, you'll see up there we had some Turkish soldiers positioned perfectly to strafe down this beach. And if we have a look over here, across to the right, you'll see there's an old fort, also in a perfect position for soldiers to both hide from obviously attack, as well as strafe across, so that what you've got is crossfire happening across the beach, so that the men who are landing are literally being shot at from both sides. Now what occurred as the ship landed, the little tugboat that was supposed to get the ships in order actually got grounded as well. So the Royal Navy actually jumped out, and men actually held on to the boats while being shot at, many of them being wounded multiple times, to keep the boats in order so that the men could run across and come up to the beach. Now, terrible slaughter happened for most of the day, and as Tom the historian said, 25 metres of blood in the water surrounded the area. Throughout the day, they continued to take on heavy casualties until men trying to cross this kind of bridge of boats basically had to run across bodies. The only thing that kind of saved them was enough managed to get onto this beach, and this bank, the exact same bank that we're seeing now, was there, and they were able to hide behind that bank from there. And from here, a couple of soldiers managed to make their way up and to silence the guns from that side, and that allowed these men to hide long enough, with obviously still being shot at from this castle. The Royal Navy were then able to get close enough to bomb and to shell the castle and to silence the guns from that side as well. The ultimate tragedy of the day was that the point of this landing was to then continue and push inland and to catch up and to meet up with the Anzac soldiers who were not there. So this position, which was tenuous to start with, continued to be tenuous as more and more Turkish soldiers could simply come down the mainland and push them back into the sea.